Although we've made great progress in breast cancer research in the last 30, 40 years, thousands of women around the world are still dying from this disease. And there are basically two big problems. The first is for women who have cancer that's already spread to other parts of their body. There, what we often see is that our treatments will work for a period of time and then stop. The other problem is for women diagnosed with what we call early stage breast cancer, who often go through treatment and are well for many years, only to experience a recurrence of their cancer years later. These two problems are the biggest challenges we face in the breast cancer community. And my research and my idea is that there is a common scientific theme that explains both of these problems. And what that is that when we give certain treatments for breast cancer, although we wish that those treatments would always kill breast cancer cells, sometimes they don't. And rather, they push cancer cells into this state known as senescence. You could think of them as cells that have fallen asleep, if you will. Now that would be great if they would sleep forever, but unfortunately these cells have a propensity to escape from senescence and often grow back in a very aggressive way. And for some reason, the community has largely ignored this issue of senescent cancer cells for many years, and our group is really turning our attention to trying to understand these cells so we can find new ways to kill them and therefore improve outcomes for our patients. I've recently been named as an Era of Hope Scholar by the United States Department of Defense, and that award provides me and my team 4.5 million Australian dollars over 4 years to continue our laboratory work, ultimately aiming to improve outcomes for patients with breast cancer. So I think the first thing we would like to do is to really shine a spotlight on this issue of senescence in cancer, because we really think it's a very important explanation for a lot of the challenges we face. Number two, we want to identify new therapies that can target these senescent cancer cells and specifically kill them. And I think a few years after that, we would like to be leading pioneering clinical trials of those treatments here at Peter Mac and around the world. I'm tremendously proud and honoured, but more than anything, very grateful that I've been awarded this grant from the US government. I think it shows great vision that the US government is open to supporting research done abroad.